Imagine walking down streets where the echoes of centuries past still linger in the air, where every corner holds stories of early settlers, revolutionaries, and explorers. Today, we're diving deep into the rich tapestry of American history as we explore the 12 oldest cities in the US, and trust me, you won't believe what we've uncovered about number 1 on our list. Welcome back to our channel. If you love discovering new places, hidden gems, and learning more about the fascinating history of America, you're in the right place. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting content just like this. Let's jump in and explore the oldest cities in the United States that have withstood the test of time and still tell the story of our nation. Before we dive into the individual cities, it's important to understand that these aren't just places, they're living monuments to America's origins. Many of these cities were founded by European explorers long before the United States was even a concept. Their streets were once walked by the first settlers, and their buildings have borne witness to key events in history, from battles to treaties, and everything in between. These cities are not just a part of history, they're history. Without further interruptions, let's dive in. 1. St. Augustine, Florida, founded in 1565, St. Augustine, the ancient city, stands as the oldest continuously inhabited European established settlement in the continental United States. Founded by Spanish explorer Pedro Menéndez de Avilés, St. Augustine has survived wars, pirate raids, and even a brief British occupation. Today, it boasts a rich blend of historic charm and vibrant culture. Visitors can explore the majestic Castillo de San Marcos, a 17th-century fortress made of coquina stone, which still stands proudly by the waterfront. The narrow cobblestone streets of the historic district are lined with centuries-old buildings, quaint shops, and museums that tell the city's extraordinary tale. Whether it's the legendary Fountain of Youth or ghost tours of haunted sites, St. Augustine offers an enchanting trip into the past while remaining a lively and dynamic city. 2. Jamestown, Virginia, founded in 1607, Jamestown is where it all began for English America. As the first permanent English settlement in what would become the United States, Jamestown was founded by the Virginia Company of London, marking the start of American colonization. The city saw struggles from the beginning, with harsh winters, conflicts with indigenous peoples, and lack of supplies nearly leading to its abandonment. But Jamestown persevered. Today, it's an active archaeological site where historians continue to unearth artifacts from the early days of American history. Visitors can walk through the reconstructed Jamestown Fort, view the original 1607 church tower, and visit the nearby Jamestown Settlement Museum, where they'll learn about Pocahontas, John Smith, and the fortitude it took to establish the foundation of modern America. 3. Santa Fe, New Mexico, founded in 1610, Santa Fe is not just the capital of New Mexico, it's a city where Native American, Spanish, Mexican, and Anglo cultures converge, creating a unique atmosphere. Established by Spanish colonists, Santa Fe is the oldest state capital in the U.S., and its adobe-style architecture gives it an unmistakable character. But this city's history goes back even further, to the Puebloan peoples who lived here long before the Spanish arrived. The city's historic plaza remains a gathering place, with markets, festivals, and cultural events throughout the year. Visitors can explore the Palace of the Governors, the oldest public building in continuous use in the U.S., and marvel at the mystery of the Loretto Chapel's miraculous staircase. Art lovers flock to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum and the many galleries along Canyon Road, making Santa Fe both a historical and cultural treasure. 4. Albany, New York, founded in 1614, Albany, the capital of New York State, is a city with deep Dutch roots. Originally founded as Fort Orange by the Dutch West India Company, it was a fur trading post situated along the Hudson River. Over the centuries, Albany grew into a bustling hub for trade and politics, with its strategic location making it vital during colonial times and the Revolutionary War. The city's history is reflected in its well-preserved 18th and 19th century architecture, including the New York State Capitol, a stunning Gothic structure. Albany is also known for its role in the Albany Plan of Union, proposed by Benjamin Franklin in 1754, which laid the groundwork for the later unification of the colonies. Today, it's a blend of history, academia, and culture, with thriving art scenes, riverfront parks, and its proximity to the scenic Adirondack Mountains. 5. Plymouth, Massachusetts, founded in 1620. Plymouth is synonymous with the Pilgrims and the legendary Mayflower. This coastal town is where a group of brave English settlers seeking religious freedom landed, forging one of the most iconic stories in American history. The Plymouth colony they established was one of the first successful colonial ventures in the New World, despite early hardships. Today, visitors can walk in the Pilgrims' footsteps at the Plymouth Patuxent Museums, a living history museum where interpreters recreate the 17th century experience. Plymouth Rock, though modest in size, is a powerful symbol of that early American dream. The annual Thanksgiving parade and the nearby Mayflower II replica make Plymouth not just a historic site but a place where the spirit of America's origins lives on. 6. New York City, New York. Founded in 1624, few cities in the world have as grand a history as New York City. Founded as New Amsterdam by the Dutch, New York City has evolved from a small trading post on the southern tip of Manhattan to one of the most iconic metropolises in the world. Its history is a fascinating tale of immigration, commerce, and cultural fusion. Landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island speak to its role as a gateway for millions of immigrants seeking a new life in America. Historic districts like the Financial District, where Wall Street was born, and Greenwich Village, where artists and radicals reshaped culture, still pulse with energy. New York City's legacy is not just in its buildings or streets but in its constant reinvention, making it the vibrant, global city we know today. 7. Salem, Massachusetts, founded in 1626. While Salem is widely known for the infamous witch trials of 1692, its history stretches far beyond that dark chapter. Founded by Puritans, Salem was one of the most important seaports in early America, flourishing as a center for trade with the Far East. The city's maritime heritage is preserved at the Salem Maritime National Historic Site, where visitors can explore restored colonial-era buildings and a replica of the tall ship Friendship. The witch trials, however, continue to draw the most attention, and the city embraces its eerie past with museums, reenactments, and the annual Halloween celebrations that draw tourists from around the world. But beneath the spooky reputation is a city that played a crucial role in shaping early American industry and culture. 8. Boston, Massachusetts. Founded in 1630. Boston is a city that is woven into the very fabric of America's fight for independence. As the birthplace of the American Revolution, Boston played a pivotal role in events like the Boston Tea Party, the Battle of Bunker Hill, and the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. The city's Freedom Trail is a 2.5-mile walking tour that takes visitors through key historical landmarks, including the Old North Church and Faneuil Hall. Boston is also home to prestigious institutions like Harvard University and MIT, which have made it a global center for education and innovation. But history isn't all Boston has to offer. Its rich cultural scene, passionate sports fans, and picturesque neighborhoods make it a city where the past and present come together in perfect harmony. 9. Newport, Rhode Island, founded in 1639. Newport is famed for its opulent Gilded Age mansions that line the cliffs overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, but its history reaches back to the 17th century when it was founded by settlers seeking religious freedom. Throughout the colonial period, Newport was a major seaport, thriving on trade and commerce. It was also a hotbed of revolutionary activity and later became a retreat for America's elite, who built their summer cottages here, though these cottages are anything but modest. Visitors can tour the grand estates like the Breakers and Marble House, which offer a glimpse into the lavish lifestyle of America's wealthiest families. Newport's historic downtown, with its narrow streets and colonial buildings, remains a vibrant center for art, culture, and history. 10. Hampton, Virginia, founded in 1610. Hampton holds a unique distinction as the oldest continuously inhabited English-speaking settlement in the U.S. founded just a few years after Jamestown. It quickly became an important military outpost. Hampton's Fort Monroe, often called the Freedom Fortress, played a crucial role during the Civil War as a sanctuary for escaped enslaved people seeking asylum. Today, the fort is a national monument, preserving centuries of American military history. The city's waterfront location along the Chesapeake Bay has also made it a major center for maritime trade and industry. Hampton is a city where history and progress meet, from its historic sites to its contributions to NASA's space programs, symbolized by the nearby Langley Research Center. 11. Charleston, South Carolina, founded in 1670. Charleston is one of the South's most charming cities, known for its historic architecture, cobblestone streets, and vibrant culture. Founded as Charlestown in honor of King Charles II, Charleston quickly became a center of Southern commerce and culture. The city played a significant role in the American Revolution and later, the Civil War, with the first shots of the war fired at Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor. Today, Charleston's well-preserved antebellum homes, lush gardens, and historic churches create a picturesque backdrop for visitors exploring the city's deep-rooted history. The city's culinary scene is also a draw, blending traditional Southern flavors with modern innovation, making Charleston a must-visit for history buffs and foodies alike. 12. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Founded in 1682, Philadelphia is the birthplace of American democracy. Founded by William Penn as a place of religious tolerance, it quickly became the most important city in colonial America. Philadelphia is where the Declaration of Independence was signed, where the Constitution was drafted, and where the nation's first capital was established. Visitors can explore Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell, and the Betsy Ross House, all landmarks that symbolize the country's early fight for freedom. Philadelphia is also a city of firsts. It was home to America's first hospital, university, and zoo. Today, it remains a vibrant cultural and economic hub, with its historic Old City District standing in contrast to the modern skyline, ensuring that the spirit of revolution still pulses through the heart of the city. And there you have it, the 12 oldest cities in the U.S., each one with its own unique story and contribution to our country's history. Which one are you most excited to visit? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this journey through time. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting exploration of America's hidden gems. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.